What's up, guys? Classy Metal here. I've got another 10 CD grab box, mystery box from Buck Miller Enterprises, aka Metallic Media. I know I just did one of these. I think last week or the week before. I just uploaded. It hasn't been long at all since I last uploaded one of these videos doing these grab bags. But the price on these is so cheap, and I was so impressed with the last one. I had to just jump in and grab another. It's $14.99 and free shipping for 10 CDs. I mean, $1.49 a CD. I liked about a little over half of the CDs that I got in that last grab bag. I actually haven't listened through all of them, but I know there's a good 4 or 5 that I've listened to already, and I've enjoyed those. It was funny. Somebody pointed out in the comments on the last video that it looks like they just went in and picked out just from straight. They were all from the I section in alphabetical order. It was all just I CDs. I guess they didn't do any randomization. They just grabbed it. So kind of anxious to see if this is going to be the same thing. Hopefully it won't all be stuff that I just got in the last grab bag, but you never know without trying. I figured for $1.49 a piece, it was worth a shot. So here we go. I'm going to crack this sucker open. I find a ton of obscure stuff through Metallic Media, aka Buck Miller Enterprises, that eBay store. They have such fantastic prices on their stuff. Even if you buy individual albums, sorry, trying to suffer to get this open. Even if you buy just individual albums by themselves, they have them for like $1.99 most times. So I mean, there's some killer stuff on there, some new stuff for just a killer price point. It's going to be some more obscure stuff. It's going to be some stuff that you probably haven't heard of, or stuff that you're not super familiar with, but there is some great stuff on there. So definitely take the time to just kind of check out some of those, even if you haven't heard of it before. Definitely, I find a ton of killer bands that way. So, as always, they are packed with a ton of peanuts, packing peanuts. These things are always so messy. I don't have much trouble ever getting broken jewel cases or broken teeth on the jewel cases or any of that type stuff through these. So I mean, the packing peanuts, that even though they're messy, they tend to do the job pretty well. Let me take a swig of this Mountain Dew. I'm sorry my throat's hurting. I'm sorry if I sound a little hoarse, but my throat has been killing me today. I don't know what's going on. Might be stomach acid from all the Mountain Dew. Who knows? Okay, I don't have a whole lot of room to work with. Been selling some stuff and rearranging some stuff in here, so I'm kind of jam-packed. But as I said, packing peanuts galore in this. I can tell right off the top that this isn't the same stuff that I got in the last box, so I am very thankful for that. First up, we have some death metal. I'm wanting to say this band is out of Chile. This is, I'm going to butcher it, Barbaricult. There we go, Barbaricult with Southern Pandemonic Invocations. There we go. As I said, I think this band is out of Chile. Just judging from the artwork and my memory. My memory seems to be getting worse as far as that stuff goes these days. But if my memory is serving me correct, I know I'm finding some glare. And yeah, this is definitely death metal. This is on Australia's Records, and it says music from the end of the world. So that's pretty neat. I like that artwork, but man, that glare is killing that red. Pretty good death metal. As I said, I think that's out of Chile. Some good South American sounded, that kind of almost blackened death metal. Just not so much blackened musically, but blackened themed, I guess, death metal. Next up, we have some black metal. This is actually, I know this one's out of Chile, so Chile representing pretty strong in this mystery box. We have Dark Path with Lurking in the Shadows. I believe this came out in 2015, 2016. Pretty good, straightforward black metal. This natural light in here is killing me on the glare. I don't know how to rectify that situation either with all these windows. But maybe it comes out better on the final video. Some of these, it feels like I'm struggling with when I'm watching it on my screen as I'm recording. But when I go back and upload the video and see it later, it doesn't look nearly as bad as it does to me on my screen. So I'm hoping that's the case on these as well. Anyway, Dark Path with Lurking in the Shadows. Great album. Glad to have that in my collection now. Next up is an album that I actually already own. I did not get this in one of these grab bags. I think I got this in a Relapse Records grab bag at some point. This is a Call of the Void with Drag Down a Dead End Path. This is really good stuff. This kind of meshes grindcore and crust together. Almost makes like a doomy death sound. It's pretty original stuff. Pretty good stuff. If I didn't already own this, I'd be pretty ecstatic to get this in this grab box. But like I said, it's pretty good material as well. Ryan, Metal Viking 82, I'm doing a care package for you. If you don't own this, let me know, and I will throw this in your care package that's coming your way. He's got some, the CDs are face, well, you can't tell from looking in the box, but some of them are face up, some of them are face down. I kind of like the ones that are face down because it's more of a surprise until I pull it out. And next up, we have Eclipse with the Symphonies of Pathological Love Calling Our Desires. If this is what I think it is, that has to be a reissue. If this is of the Death Metal Project that I think it is, this has to be some, yeah, it is a reissue. This was originally released in 1996, according to this, and it was repressed in 2006. I didn't recognize that artwork, but the name of the band and the album title kind of spoke to me. Good 90s death metal. Great stuff. I didn't know that they had a reissue of this out, so kind of stoked to have this. Some old school death metal in the collection. Great stuff. Looking forward to giving that a spin. That'll probably be the first thing that I'm going to spin so far, just from what I've seen through here. Next up, we have I Suffer Incorporated with Chronicles of Lost Purity. Not familiar with this one. I'm wanting to. It almost has like a nu metal vibe going on. It's sealed, so I can't open it. I mean, I could cut it and open it up right now, but I'm not going to do that just for the sake of the video. But yeah, looks like nu metal. I'm not certain. I don't know. I will listen to it. Almost has like that southern metal vibe going on as well, but like I said, that's something I'm just not familiar with, so I'm not sure. Next up, we have some brutal death metal. There's a little bit of everything in this box, and this is a remarkable album, fantastic album. If you're into brutal death metal, then you probably heard this. This one is a pretty solid release. This is Faces of Oblivion with the Embers of Man. Sorry. These red albums they look completely different on my screen than what they actually look like on the album title. That glare is a monster on this one. I'm trying to, I don't even know how to shield it. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. That's probably the best that I'm going to be able to get for you there. As I said, this is brutal death metal. This is on Comatose Music, and this is amazing stuff. I believe these guys are out of Minnesota, and they put out some killer stuff. This is, I think, their first full length. I want to say, I know they had a demo that came out before this, and they had a sophomore effort as well. But I think this is the first full length that these guys put out. But it is a pretty solid. If my memory is serving me correct, it is a pretty solid brutal death metal release. Just looking at this, I thought it was Gehenna, but it is not. It looks like a play almost on the Gehenna artwork. This is Geminus with Ilya de Tormentos. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this one. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that is probably black metal. And this is on Metal Throne Productions, so I'm now pretty much 100% sure that this is black metal. I believe Metal Throne Productions is out of Mexico. But as far as this band, I have no idea. I'm going to have to listen to this. I mean, it has pretty interesting artwork and pretty campy looking stuff, homemade looking stuff. So I don't know. We'll give that a shot. Definitely always glad to add some black metal into my collection. Next up is another one that I'm not familiar with. This is Hannibal with This Is You. Not familiar with Hannibal, so I have no idea what to expect. That could be anything, just judging from the cover. Could be thrash, could be power, could be new metal. I have no idea. As I said, this is going to be another one that's completely new to me. So if you're familiar with some of these that I'm not, feel free to jump in the comments. I'm not going to have just a ton of time in the direct near future to listen to these new ones. I'm going to be just kind of knocking them off the list as I go. Maybe listening to them on the way to work, listening to them in my free time. But if you've heard some of these, let me know your thoughts on them in the comments, so at least I'll know what to expect. Got 2 more left, I think, and that'll be it for this box. But so far, I've been pretty pleased with everything that I've got. I've got a huge mess, dropping stuff. I have no room to work here. Okay, this one is Jehovah The Satire with Philanthrope. Philanthrope. Yeah, I can't talk. Yeah, there's the it's Philanthrope. Philanthropy. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I don't know why you guys are watching me, but anyway, not familiar with this band either. Jehovah The Satire is what I said. Has a black metal vibe going on, but at the same time, almost has a hardcore, kind of that, maybe a metallic hardcore vibe. I have no idea. Came out in 2015, but this one has got me stumped. I don't know anything about this one. So that's another one. If you know them, feel free to fill me in. And last but not least, we have some more death metal. This is Keynote with Pest. I believe this is their newest release. I'm wanting to say this came out last year. If not last year, then it was 2017. But this is some pretty good death metal. I believe these guys are out of Italy. And this was a pretty killer release, if I remember correctly, on this one as well. I like that artwork as well. So, yeah, I think this was another home run box. I mean, $15 and free shipping. You're not going to go wrong with that, especially when I've got some killer stuff here now that I'm definitely looking forward to listening to. This one seems like it was a little bit more of a mix, a little bit more randomization going on in this box, not just, hey, I'm going to go to this one section of the shelf and pull everything out. So I'm definitely stoked. I may end up getting another one of these within the next couple of weeks or so. Who knows? I've got some other stuff on the way. I still got a ton of stuff to show. For you that have followed me on Instagram or Facebook, well, I guess you wouldn't because I didn't post it on the actual Facebook for this channel. But those of you that follow me on Instagram that have purchased from me, and those from you that have hunted me down on Facebook on my personal page and in the other groups on Facebook that have ordered stuff from me and bought stuff from me within the past week, your stuff has all been shipped out. So I have a ton of tracking numbers. If I haven't got you your tracking number yet, it's on the way. But just know that everything has been shipped already. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Stay classy, stay metal. I will link up the Buck Miller Enterprises / Metallic Media eBay link to this grab box in the description, and you can also check out the other stuff in their store through that link as well. So definitely get on one of these if you haven't. I mean, I don't know how much longer they're going to be doing them. Looks like they're clearing out their inventory as far as metal CDs go, so definitely get it while you can. I don't know how much longer this will be available. So anyway, that's all I've got for today. I don't know if that was a glare coming down or a fuzzball. Hopefully, no, that's just white hair in the beard. I done lost track. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Stay classy, stay metal. I'll see you all very soon, I promise.